Do you think the mainstream right will ever drop Zionism for being too Jewish? It's like a 50-50 thing because on one hand, the far right has always had like a love-hate with Israel because they like the whole ethno-nationalist thing that Israel pulls off. At the same time, though, there's the whole like America's cucked out to Israel narrative that I like the very, very, very far right does not, you know, kind of wants to pull themselves away from. So, I don't, yeah, I don't know. Is this a Catholic versus evangelical thing on the right? No, there's no real difference. The cultural weight of Catholicism right now is mostly in Catholic converts. Catholic converts are indistinguishable from evangelicals because neither of them actually believe in anything but power and white supremacy. Their religion is just a very powerful justifying mechanism for their beliefs. It's not so much like a moral framework that they build their ideas around. I'm talking about Catholic converts here, not just about not Catholics broadly. Oh yeah, a lot of these tradcaths, like I've said before, were 17-year-olds with porn addictions who saw one too many Crusader memes online and then dedicated their lives to LARPing as tradcaths, by which I mean appreciating stained glass windows and wanting to have a 14-year-old white wife who stays barefoot. And that's that's their traditional Catholicism, yeah. Oh, sorry, Nick Fuentes calls himself a tradcath. 14-year-old barefoot boy wife for him. Yeah. There are some chill Catholics, but not Catholic converts, huh? Oh, no, no, no. I grew up in LA. A lot of Mexicans there. I know plenty of chill Catholics. Never met a chill Catholic convert. Does he really call himself a trad Catholic? I think so. Whatever. Shu's boyfriend is a Catholic convert. Yeah, well, you know how it is. What about Protestants? Well, evangelical Protestants are like the far right wing of the Protestant branch. There isn't as much of a wave of Protestant converts right now. Protestantism is very unstructured naturally, like Catholicism is much more regimented in terms of its like structural hierarchy. It's also easier to LARP as a Catholic than a Protestant because Catholics are all about big buildings, stone arches, and stained glass windows, and Protestants are all about going to service once a week in like the shitty, like moldy basement of a community rec center, and developing a personal relationship with Jesus, which is really, really difficult to like LARP about because you're supposed to keep it to yourself. Yeah, basically Catholics are shinier. That's the critical difference there. To be honest, cathedrals look cool. They do look cool. Don't forget Orthodox. I'm sure it's a thing, but I haven't exactly seen many like Orthodox converts, Catholics have apostolic succession, Protestants don't. Well, Catholics have a lot of stuff that Protestants don't, like, say, nice buildings. What do you think about modern churches? I mean, you ever been in, like, Protestant... This is a Protestant church, okay? Guys, here you go. Welcome to the LARP Fest. It's your local community rec center. It's in it's the southwest corner of the local park. Yeah, they look like fucking Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. They do. Look up Orthodox churches. They're actually beautiful. Yes, every religion on earth has beautiful buildings except Protestants. Yeah, literally. Average church building for Catholics, Orthodox, and Protestants. This is literally true. This isn't a joke. In case you guys don't know. It's fully true. Vaush talking about stuff he doesn't get. There's like 1,000 different Protestant denominations. Yeah, that's the problem. There's 1,000 denominations, so none of them have the money to build cathedrals. Yeah. The closest thing there are to Protestant cathedrals are the mega churches. And you do not want to be here, okay? Mega churches are basically stadiums where a guy who's worth $1/2 of $1 billion tells you how giving him money can help him afford another jet, which is God's plan. I've never been to one of these myself, but I know people who have, and this is basically like the most American religious structure imaginable. Hey, these guys don't pay taxes because they're registered as a religion. They're literally just stadiums, except the celebrity on tour is the pastor, and he's worth a lot of money. Who's that Copeman guy? The guy who looks like the devil? Yeah, sometimes your procession will just be led by the devil, which is cool. This is him trying to look like a human. Thank God for his blessed earthly design, such that we may identify the denizens of hell. Oh, that guy? Yeah, that guy. He's a piece of shit. He's also worth a lot of money. How much money, you ask? During the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, Copeland claimed that the pandemic had ended or would soon end, and that his followers would be healed from the virus. He stated that followers should continue paying, tithes, money, if they lost their jobs in the economic crises the pandemic caused. So that's why he's super wealthy, because If you lose your job to the pandemic, keep giving me money. I need another private jet. Oh, apparently he has a private airport. The Kenneth Copeland Airport. God's plan. Joel Osteen is another piece of shit pastor. He refused to give shelter in his megachurch for hurricane victims in Texas in 2017. Oh, they're genuinely evil people. They're fully evil. I would say they're Disney villains, but the closest analogy we have is Count Frollo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and he was legitimately a better person than any of them. Like if you took a Frollo and put him next to all of these guys, he would actually be more textured, nuanced, and capable of good than any of them. I fully like not even close. Yeah. He had like an actual like well, he was a human for one, you know, which already puts him up on these demons. Why not let hurricane victims in your megachurch? They're evil. Literally I don't. That's it. They're evil. Yeah. They're just evil. It's yeah. Again, defies analytic ability. Mormon architecture. The Mormons have some decent buildings. There's actually a big, I think it's Mormon. Hold on. Los Angeles Mormon Church. I think it's Mormon. Yeah, it's really big. The Los Angeles, California temple. It's kind of difficult to get a feel for how huge it is just from the photo. I would always drive by it from outside, and it would just be like this mountain that you would drive by. Let me see if I can find like a... It's got a pretty good look. It actually kind of reminds me of some of the Sirius Sam, like Egypt levels. You know what I'm talking about? Like a little oasis, and it's got like the geometric church stream. Nah, we're not doing this for long. We're not doing this for long. Hold on. Just give me a sec. Okay, here, wait. I'm dropping my little dude off. We're gonna do a really quick maps. Really quick maps, okay? I'm getting angry now. Ramstein, what? Shut up. Okay, we're doing it, guys. We're almost there. I'm clicking. Oh, I'm clicking. Okay, now we're on the side. Whoa, big zoom. Big zoom. There we go. We're coming up in it. Yeah, look at that. There we go. I can't imagine how expensive all this land is. This is right next to Beverly Hills. Look at this. This is like a lot of acres of land. Like this would be worth, for development, this would be worth tens of millions at least. It's just really big. It's just empty, yeah. It's about 30 acres. That is so much in Los Angeles. Eh, well, whatever. What is it? Mormon church. Okay, we're moving on. Temple, not a church? I don't think I know the difference. Sake at the $10. Jews come in 3 basic categories: Reform, chill normal ones; Conservative, semi-restrictive; and Orthodox, strict. Hasidic have drip, but haven't figured out. Haven't figured out what? They got their hats figured out at least.